GM.
GM. GM.
What's going on, guys? Levi, you there? You might have a little bit of audio problems. Oh, big day today. Oh, Jesus, I already got pit stains under the arms. What a great start. What a great start. Big moves in the market. Thank God it is not as doom and gloom as it was last week. That was a tough one. That was a tough one. Let's see, make sure we're all live on Twitter. Everything's moving. Oh, let me change up the format a little bit. Let me actually just go ahead and check because we never get much time for our some of our trenches calls to marinate. Let me go ahead and check the DGen corner of the LFJ Discord, see what coins are being called currently.
Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah, there we go. What's up, Levi?
GM, everyone. We're back at it.
GM.
Unfortunately, I can't stick around super long today, but I did want to join in at the beginning to just say somehow we have been killing it, both in the Discord and on stream. We opened up a short. We opened up a few trades during the last stream on Hyperliquid, and I had just left them to see, what would happen. And then, as many of you guys probably saw, the Ohm or the mantra or whatever, I guess they rugged. I don't even know what the fuck happened, to be honest, but essentially it rugged. It was like a 7 billion market cap coin, and it went from $6.28 down to 43 cents in the course of like basically 2 hourly candles. And so I went on yesterday and closed it out, and we banked, let me see, 750 in profit on like a $1,000 trade. Like that was how much we had sized up on it. So absolute huge win. Pretty insane, actually. I still don't know what the fuck happened, but what a beautiful chart to see when you're shorting it.
Yeah, did you have a little bit of insider info? Were you the one dumping?
Dude,
How'd you catch that?
I literally had no idea how the fuck. Like, I had like a decent short setup. Like, I liked the chart that I had in front of me, and I was like, this seems like a good short. And I had been monitoring it all week. And then I literally, this whole weekend, I've been working. I was like replacing the flooring in my house. And literally, I like take a glance at my laptop just to check the chart. And all of a sudden, the red candle's like below the bottom of the chart. And I'm like, wait, what? And I just keep scrolling down and down and down. And I'm like, what the fuck? And it went, from $6 to $1. And I was like, okay, this is insane. And so I rushed to close out, which, to be fair, I probably could have gotten a little bit more on some of my personal trades if I had waited a little bit longer, but I was not trying to be greedy. I was like, it's down 86% already. So not too shabby.
So we do should I do a quick analysis on Bitcoin first and then we can move to trenches?
Yeah, for sure. I'll stop sharing my screen.
All right. So I think over the weekend on Sunday I opened a short around 85.3. So I'm currently still short, but it's been very, very painful to hold just because it's like it's hard to break down right now. It's going down to 83, then came back up a couple of times, and then now it's coming back down again. So my thought process is like right now we look like we've made this is like a diagonal or a rising wedge. It's like a 5-wave diagonal. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And sometimes the fifth wave can overshoot. So initially I had the stop loss like above 88K, above this high. but it didn't end up overshooting. And now it's gone down the wedge, and then we're retesting the top of it again. I still think that we will go down, and that's because what I'm seeing on the order flow. So this is the order flow, and this is first of all, you see first of all like there's a lot of stacked asks here. So it's like someone's just trying to make sure that bulls do not get past this level, which is 80s, just under 86K. But on the CVD, which is an indicator of market buys, you're seeing a lot of people just like trying to market buy at these levels, right? And what you see is actually a CVD bearish divergence. So if we draw a line from here to here, you see that the price is actually been going down, but the CVD, which is an indicator of market buys and sells, is actually going up, right? And that usually means that even though people are market buying into this price action, price is not moving up as much. And that's because someone on the opposite side, the limit orders, which is usually the whales, they're pushing the price down. So usually you want to be on the side of the whales and not on the side of the apes. And that's why I'm like still advocating for it to go down, even though it's been kind of scary to be honest. The market opened pretty green today, and then even all the way up to New York Open's been green. But now we're starting to see things break down, but it hasn't fully broken down yet. So we'll see. I mean, I think that if you're not short already, don't try to short now. Um, I personally think that a good place to bid will be two areas. First will be in this 81K area, and then the second place will be the 76K area. If it loses 76K, then I'm pretty sure we lose 70K as well. I think what will happen is if we lose 76K, people will obviously try to defend 70K, but I think those guys will just get wrecked and will go up to like 69K, 68K. So that's kind of my thought process right now. Um, Obviously 76K is better for long, but at the same time, I just feel like macro wise, macro is kind of scary right now because there'll be these tariffs and US versus China trade war. But I also feel like you don't want to get bear hold right now just because the result of this trade war is like both central banks, they will be kind of forced to start printing money, right? The Fed, the PBOC on China's side. And when they start printing money, that's like the worst time to get bear hold. Like printing money is good for risk assets and it's good for crypto. So even though I'm short, it's like a low time frame short, and I don't think that you should get bear hold, even though every headline right now is like negative. So yeah, that's kind of my quick take on Bitcoin right now. I will stop sharing and let you go back to trenches.
I've seen the SEC just announced the delay of the stacking for the Grayscale spot ETH ETF today, just 1 hour ago.
The ETFs do not seem to have been terribly effective at driving price or narrative. It was something I felt like we waited for so long, and it became a sell the news, and then I don't know, never really seemed to gain a crazy amount of traction. I don't know if you guys feel differently.
Yeah, I think we're right now like we've just had too many ETF news that the market's just immune to like any new coins getting ETF now, right? I think Grayscale filed an AVAX one and like did nothing for price.
Yeah, but they always announce the bullish news during the worst market conditions. Like Bitcoin was nuking when they announced the ETF on AVAX. So like that, so we don't have any impact on the price.
Yeah, it just doesn't seem like there's too many old heads putting a percentage of their 401k purchases into crypto ETFs. Still has that little bit of a black stain. but at least it's a good option to have. Let's take a look at some of the calls that, I mean, honestly, Koi has been a big one, just killing it in the trenches channel. Let's take a look at his freshest one. So that's point.
Yeah, I've been trying to figure out how he chooses coins because he chooses a lot of winners, which is
Yeah, and like
impressive.
pretty big winners too, of like 8 to 10x, which like in this trenches environment is pretty rare.
He says his thing is just basically searching on Twitter and just checking for mindshare.
Yeah, he's not
That's
showing a lot of
interesting.
coins, but most of them are going up.
Yeah, let's see. He called this one earlier, about 3 hours ago. I think it was around 100. Price means nothing. Yeah, around 100K market cap around here. So yeah, he's already well above a 2x, which seems pretty crazy. What is? Let me try to look at what this meme is. It really just seems it's just the point is, I guess, that there's no point, and that's the whole point. It's got good memeability to it, not gonna lie, and they have a little Twitter community that show this tab. I think this is probably what he does is look through like these types of Twitter communities that are just spun up as like kind of like a CTO. And it does seem like a bunch of people are posting. Very honestly, a way more philosophical coin than I think we're used to. I don't know if that's bullish or bearish, but it seems like it's got very good momentum. Launched today.
The chart looks good for points, but it looks like you want to wait for a pullback first.
Yeah, I think when we first entered in, like this candle had been turning red and then kind of fought back against that. I honestly like to take a look at the holder distribution. So I'm guessing this is the LP. So the rest is all like a couple percent. This is usually what I don't like though, is when there's like a couple accounts that own the same exact percentage amount. Makes me just fucking a little bit sussed out. Probably nothing. I feel like at 260K though, it's a pretty decent buy. Just on the fundamentals, we could draw some lines. The most fun thing about the meme coins, I mean, I forgot this trackpad's terrible. Let's see if any of his earlier calls. Share this tab instead.
Oh,
See
the
if any of
trench
his
is
earlier
merging, by the
calls.
way.
Yeah.
For those that are listening, we have a new trenches feature coming out right now on LFJ. And you guys will probably be the first ones to see it.
Yeah. I mean, we already shown the section like 2 weeks ago, I think. We did a small tease and we went through the section to show people the UI of it. But this one will be official and accessible for everyone from the LFG front page. It's coming in a few minutes. And that's why the one-click training wallet is very useful when you go to the transit section. You can find all the training coins, the new coins that just came from Pump.fun and buy them within seconds, so you don't have to validate any transaction from your wallet. Just select the amount, select the gas.
Honestly, guys, try the one-click trading wallet. It is very it's an absolute game changer. Honestly, like with the way that Fartcoin is just doing crazy over the past week, I feel like meme coins are making a comeback.
Yeah, everyone was expecting Farcoin to go to zero, but for some reason, started bounce by a lot. And every time when I'm checking the price, it's still going up. I'm surprised that it's not really going down.
Yeah. Even stuff
But
like
we might.
I think Popcat is also doing very well as well.
The only one that is not doing well is Trump, still at $8 now.
Like Popcat's
Me.
made a higher high on the 4 hour. And that's important.
Oh damn! All right, Koi just sent in a new ticker into the trenches.
Shall we
Walter
buy
the
it?
farting dog.
Oh shit. Okay, let's go.
Shall we buy it?
Yeah, I mean,
Wait,
I'm
let's
not gonna
scan
fade him.
first. Let's do the due diligence, guys.
All right, so how old is this token?
There's a Twitter,
Oh,
Fart Dog Solana.
it's been live for a few days now.
Yeah, it was launched on the 11th, so 3 days ago.
It has a
But
lot of chat GPT images.
the two big winners of the days that we shared on LFJ were like called a few days ago and started moving yesterday and today. So it might be one of those coins that just starting going up after a few days.
You said you should search the ticker on Twitter and just see what people post about it.
Yeah, or you shared it. You look for the contract or the ticker, but also the orders
Okay.
distributions on LFJ from the terminal. Like you don't want cluster of people with too many tokens. Like the developer with 10% of the supply, you don't want that.
The
Yeah, let's
volume's
see
pretty
what
low
the
though.
supply is looking like with the holders. 581 holders is not a terribly large amount.
Yeah. But as long as they are real people, it's still okay because we have a lot of token with just fake holders, just some dust of the token to grow the number of holders, but they are not real, just fake wallets.
Alright, fuck it. I'm buying. In Koi we trust, guys. 0.5 SOL. Here we go.
Yeah, I just bought in as well. Oh, I missed a zero. I just ate half a soul. So hopefully Koi is really right and we get like a 10x.
I think people are
I mean,
saying on Twitter that it just CTO'd. And that's why it's like
did it?
picking up steam again.
And this one is a micro cap, like only 380K of liquidity. Market cap is only 120. So it might be like X10 or going straight to zero.
You mean Fart Dog?
Yeah, on the wrong one. The one I
Fart
have is like
130K is not microcap. That's like mid cap already, right? Per trenches.
Yeah, that's something that has like some volume. I mean, honestly, yeah, I kind of consider anything that hasn't bonded yet off of like pump fund and like the 40 to 50K range. Like that's a true micro cap.
oh, and here we go. The trenches section is live on LFJ.
Oh shit, let's see.
You can refresh the page. You have to refresh it.
Oh nice.
Oh, right on top
Oh, this is
too.
very nice.
Honestly, here I'm gonna should probably put this to dark mode so I don't get yelled at in the comments. I find dark mode people are just like full on like if you don't have dark mode on the stream
Yeah.
or like you send a screenshot not in dark mode like they lose their shit. Not
Because you are burning the eyes with the white mod.
yeah. I like it though. I like the white mode because it keeps me alert, keeps me awake.
I'm a light mode guy as well.
Alright, so we got some new tokens. Yeah, I like the 3-column thing where so you can see just the brand new tokens, see if anything's got like initial pump energy. I think too, like if something comes down with like a good amount of the way already to bonding, then you kind of get the sense that whoever was the dev bought in super fat, or maybe there's some like bots trailing it that went in super fat. And then graduating soon. Does anyone know, has graduation been like a big sell event? I know it kind of like flopped back and forth when it was graduating to Radium, but I'm not sure now that things are graduating right onto the pump, like native decks, if it actually has as much of an impact.
I've always preferred graduated tokens just because I feel the others are just like massive crapshoots.
Yeah, I mean, especially back when it was like 17,000, 20,000 tokens being created like every day on Pump Fun. And it's just like, I don't know how I'm supposed to choose any sort of winner in that condition.
There's one called MCGA, Make China Great Again. Let's check this on Twitter. No, nothing.
Is that just graduated or?
I'm just
You
looking at
can
the new ones right now. Autistic retard. Sounds funny.
and you can even filter the graduated token you want to show on the list. So if you want a minimum market cap, you can just edit it and filter it. So you don't get the crabs that just graduated and are going straight to zero. You want some with a higher market cap.
Oh yeah, you can also filter by progress.
And the good thing is that you can quickly buy the token like from the transfer section. But if you want to see it on the terminal, you just have to click on the token and then you see the chart and the holders. So everything's happening directly on LFJ. Not have to move from tab to tab.
Oh, this thing got wrecked. Damn. That's not a chart you want to see. See. Started Matumbo coin. Yeah, ever since RFD, I think everyone's kind of been tailing with their new meme coins, just trying to ride off that. Yeah, the full blockchain for it. And then the animal ones always intrigue me, just because you never know if it's like some famous person's cat. What the? Oh God. What is this? What is this? A human collie?
What is this? Toko the human collie?
As a person who lives in a $16,000 dog suit?
What is
It has a human zoo. Oh God.
Dolphin AI? There's a lot of different Dolphin AI tokens created right now. Oh. It's a Google AI, so some people are trying to create the Google AI token now, the Dolphin Gemma. And sometimes that's how you can get some nice runners. Like you see 10 of them being created, you buy the 10 of them with dust of Solana, and for some reason one will send to X100 or they will all go to zero.
Yeah, it looks like a lot of the ones that are graduating are just getting nuked instantly. Like there's only a couple that have maintained over 50K market cap. What's this Mui Mui? Please tell me this is not another like human dog.
There is one GMR token that is doing well. Or not so well.
Oh, this goes to an Instagram page. Oh, it's just like a Shiba.
Triton.
Any other promising ones you guys have seen? I guess we can, yeah, let's take a look at Gemma. This is always a tough one. Okay. 5 mil market cap's pretty good for this day and age. Although, oh, I guess a pretty good holder distribution too. Well, these numbers are kind of weird. Feels like it just uniformly goes down. Oh, on a very, very choppy chart. Yeah, I don't know if I'd put my bags on this one. You look back at point. Okay, hovering around where we bought it, not bad. Which of these ones in the graduated looks the most promising?
What are we looking at?
The graduated tokens in the new trenches channel, or the new trenches thing on the site. Okay, first whale. Yeah, it does seem like a lot of these graduated ones have just been dumped right back down to like a 5K market cap.
We might have an entry on GMR, the first Dolphin LLM. Just shared it on LFJ's call.
Yeah, I was looking at the chart for
I
that.
think it's this one. Yeah, it's this one. Or maybe not this one. Yeah, because I didn't pass the contract. It's in the contract.
Oh, it's okay. Ah, okay, I see this. Oh yeah, this is a much healthier chart. I think I just had the wrong contract address before. 500K
Like
is not too bad. When did this launch? Oh, it's launched today. All right.
Yeah, it won't probably last long because like Google just announced their new LLM called Gemma or something. So they're just trying to wave the momentum of the Google LLM, but it will probably die in a few days maximum.
Yeah, let's take a look at the Twitter. Yeah, so I guess the biggest one's obviously going to be the Google tweet, and then this is your chance to ride the AI dolphin to the moon. Love it. Okay, this account seems to be promoting it heavy. They got their own Telegram, of course. They've just been tracking it the whole way through as it's been closer and closer to bonding. Nice. All right. And it does seem like it's pulling back a bit. This might be a nice little 0.05. Yeah, 2.9K holders. Pretty good. Top real holders, only about 2%.
Yeah, top 10 has like 10% of the supply.
Might throw in a little 0.05 on this one as well. Nice. All right, now I better go up from here. I do enjoy about Sol that I don't have to do the token approvals. Let's see. Let's look back in the trenches. Okay, this one just came up. What's a safer world? Is this another like political coin? Let's see. Okay, it's literally just linked to like a Trump supporting Twitter account tweet. Is this part of the government? Yeah, I guess it is. All right. I don't really like when it's just tied to a tweet. Doesn't seem like that great. And top 10% is almost 40% of holdings. Pretty suspicious. Yeah, I don't like this 7, 6, 4. Seems like an excessive amount. Back to the trenches we go. Any other intriguing?
You're not sharing your screen, Spam.
Oh shit. Where did that go? Share screen. There we go. Is that visible? Yeah, there we go. What? Okay, Sync Labs seems like it almost just graduated. Yeah, 24 seconds ago.
Yeah, but only 58 holders.
Yeah, and 67%
Yeah,
held by.
just a
Oh,
crap.
yeah, one dude with over 20% of supply. That seems like you're just going to be providing exit liquidity. I'll take a look at what it's supposed to be. Okay, it's linking to like this Twitter, which just seems to be. I guess the thing you can kind of just link any Twitter, so I don't even know if this is legit or if this company is legit. Huh. I think we're just gonna fade. Oh, yeah, there it goes. already turned red. Oh no. Yeah, that's a good one. That's why you do a little bit of due diligence. I mean, the stats, especially up here and with the holders, is always a good indicator of how likely you are to get rugged. Let's actually go. You can go back to the normal page. Let's put a few filters on.
We still are on your
Solana.
X tab, by the way.
Oh. So we can put a few filters on the normal LFJ view. Probably at least like 100K liquidity. Probably since we're gem hunting, We'll do coins under 2 million. And maybe drop this down to 75K. Okay, let's just see how many tokens come up under these. Anything pretty new? Okay, this top one's pretty new. Greatest meme not yet created. A little bit meta. I'm honestly surprised this has gotten so high. Although this is a bit weird. Maybe just long to break out. Only 12, yeah, a little over 12% hold by the top 10. I'm guessing this is Dex, and then the rest of these are just normal holders. Honestly, yeah, everyone being sub 2% is pretty nice, and it drops off pretty quick after, yeah, sub 1% after 15 holders. Let's take a look at volume. 1 hour volume being 187K is pretty decent. I'm actually going. Yeah, it's tough as this top right here. Hopefully, it just like breaks through, goes to a few million. Let's actually, we'll spread the wealth. We'll send the ticker in the Trenches channel in the LFJ Discord. And let's see. Okay, yeah, all-time high is 1.6 mil, so it's barely under all-time high. Let's check out the Twitter community, do a full due diligence on it. 441 members, one of the larger ones I've seen. Just no. A lot of AI, just a bunch of AI birds just saying no. Oh, nice. The bird giving the bird. I think we'll go ahead, especially since I sent this into the LFJ Trenches channel. I think I'm slightly obligated to buy at least a little bit. It is starting to dump, which is not the greatest. Well, hopefully it just retraces and I catch like a nice easy, probably like 4 or 5%. Which I guess when you're trading in the trenches is not exactly the ideal return, but in today's market, I'll take any positive return I can get. Go back here.
There's like no volume on Fart Dog. It's just not moving.
Take a look at Fart Dog.
Fart Dog. Yeah, not going up, not going down. It's a bit wide.
You should star it by the way, so you add it to your watch list. There you go.
Yeah, let's get that watch list going. What's the trade like?
Yeah, I'm gonna cut Fart Dog.
All super small. Yeah, just be exactly where I set it at. It's like a little bit of profit, but It's really hard to kind of envision some meme coins having like a second leg to them after they've already kind of went back down. I mean, it doesn't have the full chart of just like fully ripping to like 2K market cap, 5K market cap, which like a lot of them do. I honestly might just let this ride purely out of just I just want to believe in the boy Koi because I haven't been able to get in any of his trades. How is Point looking? We'll start this one as well. This one equally. I mean, still very much up, like almost a 3x from where Koi called it. It seems like still relatively in the range. Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, I didn't buy any. Okay, yeah. So still just kind of ranging in here. Maybe it has like a second leg to it, but honestly, it kind of indicated that Koi might have already gotten out. And his thesis was this that Fartcoin is doing well, so this could be a good beta. Alright. Let's get some. See if there's any like low market cap gems. Oh, this is nice. Ethard, Ethereum.
Oh, I was just
Maxi.
looking at it. We have some small volumes, but they don't look to have any Twitter account linked to the ticker now. But on Twitter, we have some real accounts talking about it, so it might be a move to take.
Yeah, and
The volume is
an
okay.
Asian side of Twitter. Oh yeah, and it's Chinese Twitter, Chinese crypto Twitter.
Yeah.
And everyone knows the Solana. The Solana boys love shitting on Ethereum. So this might be another little 0.05 buy, just to see what it could turn into. Confirm that, and then we'll give it a little star, put it on our LFJ watch list so we can come back to it later, see if I'm able to retire or not, or if I'm just going to be renting for the rest of my life.
There's a new coin called Mexican, and the description is guaranteed runner. Oh my god, people are savage.
Yeah, this is also what's really hard because it's on my screen now. Like you just have two coins. I mean, this one was 26 seconds ago. I think you probably saw that on the trenches page, but there's also another one 22 hours old. Both same exact meme. I don't know. I feel like some people just like find semi-decent memes that they like and then just remake a token like a day later. Or this could honestly just be the same person just trying to give it a second go. Because I feel like so much is dependent on it. If like just in that moment of time, your meme can catch fire, and like if no one sees it, then it doesn't really matter. You can just try again, see if it catches fire another time, different set of eyes.
And you have Dark is trying to make a new ATH now. So Dark is a coin that Koi called a few days ago and started ripping off today. Like we shared it on Twitter, and it was like at 12 million market cap.
Jesus, 18
Yeah, now
million.
it's 80 million. And it's trying to break the ATH now. I don't know what's behind Dark Eclipse. Infinitely supercharged AI. Nice.
It's an
We
AI.
really need to get Koi on stream.
Yeah, we should
Yeah, we
get
need
him on
to pick his
stream.
brain.
Oh, they have new tools. Oh, so we can join their waitlist to get the access to their AI automatically service, which doesn't mean anything.
Oh, yeah. Let's see. What does their X look like? Experimental network of trusted execution environments. Seems like it's a real thing. I mean, then again, it's the trenches, so you never know. But
At least they have a front page. But now with Claude, you can just build some front page within minutes.
yeah, that's just like a random plugin to like join the waitlist and get like you share your email. But this guy, I don't know if this guy is like a founder. Oh yeah, I guess he is. Has anyone ever heard of this guy?
Edgar.
Edgar Pavlovsky.
No, but he's followed for. I have many people following him. Many, 20 like, but he did build some project before, so he might be a real person, but who knows what will happen with dark research.
Okay. Honestly, I need to look at what MCP tools, because it says a competitive gaming universe for AIs that showcases their ability to evolve and leverage MCP tools.
He's using a lot of technical words.
That's like model context something. And it's basically it's like an AI agent, right?
I think it is some kind of AI agent, yeah.
Yeah, it's like the LLM knows the context and the model is the LLM. The P, I forgot what it stands for.
So like you're playing a game and like you don't have the same storyline as everyone else, like you're just adaptive. Is that like kind of the vibe of it?
You know what? Let's ask ChatGPT. What is MCP in the context of AI? Model control panel. An interface or dashboard for managing different AI model versions, configurations, or experiments. It sounds like an AI agent.
Yeah, very much so. I'm a big proponent of devs and founders to write in simpler language. It is crazy just putting in
It's too
an
technical for me.
acronym. Yeah, putting in an acronym and then not actually just like writing out what it is to begin with is pretty interesting. But Dark Force need to mine the Fog of War. Chain of Pines. Okay, yeah. Still don't have much context as to what that is. But of the tokens launching on Pump, it seems like something with like actual substance behind it, which kind of makes sense. It seems like it's kind of an outstanding runner. I don't think we get too many coins going up to like 18 mil market cap straight from
Yeah.
Pump Fund anymore.
Yeah, not really. We used to have some token going to 20, 50 millions per day, but now it's just rare. This one might be a runner, but who knows? I think it started going up again when they published the GitHub, and the dev started to share some updates about the project, even though he's using some technical words that nobody understands.
Gemma's up a little bit.
I was looking at Ethard. It's going down a bit. And Gemma, yeah, Gemma is up a bit.
What is Gemma? I bought this. I have no idea what it does.
It's
Oh right, the dolphin Gemma.
Just
Yeah.
the name of the new Google LLM.
Yeah, I mean, up almost 50%, I think. I think I bought it in 0.05. Might just take that as a win on the day. It is tough because I do agree with you, Nasta, that this just doesn't have too much legs for it long term. Of like it's just riding the hype that there's the Google AI name that, but it's not necessarily like a sticky meme. Let's go ahead and
Wow, IP the story. It's called Storybook chain.
yeah.
It just did a it's like massive dump.
Oh yeah, 20% on the day. I remember seeing that on the timeline for a bit because I remember a lot of their community members had these like little like squiggly bracket things that they were putting in their
Yeah, the little
username,
little yeah.
little like assy art. Not gonna lie, it was super annoying for a good amount of time. Yeah, 20% is tough. How's it looking? Oh yeah, on the 7 day, it just looks rather ugly. Of just straight line down.
People think that Kaito and Move is next
To go down or to go up?
to go down to do it to do it.
Yeah, move is definitely pretty
Oh wow!
suspicious.
I just
And
opened the
Kato's already,
Kaito chart.
yeah.
Not going
Let
well.
me share this.
There is no support.
Which makes sense. Like, I was never. Hopefully, Kato is not scraping this call because I know they'll penalize me for it. But never
We're not
was
very
like
good.
terribly bullish on Kato in
Yeah.
general. I mean, it was cool and novel, but I think people tried to make it more than it was.
It's cool, but what's the purpose of the token? Like, why would you buy it?
Yeah, like it was really fun to farm all the apps and then you kind of get your airdrop. Um, but the best part of about airdrops is selling it, and ideally you could have sold it around here. I think I sold it in like the 1.7, 1.8 bill market cap range. Which, looking at this chart, I mean, it's just kind of been the slow decay down, and like, yeah, even at 730 million, there's still a long ways to potentially fall if there really is just like no use case in the the coin. I think some of it you can like stake it and then vote on the new projects and like communities that can get like their own leaderboard section. Um, but even then, like, how valuable is that? I mean, I guess some projects that are like dying for attention and for people to like farm their leaderboard might buy up a bunch of tokens to try to get themselves on it. But even then, it seems like it's just going to become cheaper and cheaper for them to do that, which kind of seems like it'll just tumble into irrelevancy from that. Let's see the movement. How's this chart been? Oh shit. Oh wow. Let's get that out of there. So yeah, this similarly to the Kate, it kind of has similar, just slowly dying down. Like every major green candle and pump just like gets blown back down slowly over time. And it happens again, and I mean, that's a pretty egregious one if you're gonna have such a green candle and then it's just so many willing sellers that just want to get out of it. I guess same sort of thing happened over on this end as well. I mean, it's at the point where there's kind of just too many chains sometimes, and if you can secure mind share for a little bit, but to actually hold it over a period of time is seems to be much more difficult.
I think these are coins that all had like Binance listing from day one,
Yeah,
and that's why people are bearish on them.
that's the other thing with a lot of those exchanges is like they're just giving up token like free sizable percentage of tokens to any sort of the big centralized exchanges for them to list it. I feel like if your token has like real hype behind it, I don't think you need to fully be doing those things. Just wait until they want to list it on
Yeah,
their own.
especially if they have also perp listing on day one as well.
Yeah, people can
Like,
freely short your token.
yeah, you definitely do not want to have perps on day one.
That's why most
Yeah,
of the meme
especially with
coins were,
airdrops.
yeah, and most of the meme coins were going to zero when the perfs opened for them because everyone was just shorting
Yeah,
them.
like goats. Oh my god, Zero Bro. I thought Zero Bro is supposed to go to like 2 billion market
Yeah,
cap.
it was 2 billion.
I haven't checked on Fartcoin today. That's honestly been the one that's like,
Fartcoin's an enigma.
yeah,
I honestly think that like if the market picks up, hopefully by the end of this year, Fartcoin probably has a good chance to probably, go crazy like 10 billion plus.
oh yeah, definitely. Especially because I don't think they have really any listings, and it's just been by and large going up like while the market's been like in chaos. Like even against the tariffs, like it just didn't really budge all that much. I've just been
Yeah.
climbing back
And I
up.
think also like because Fartcoin was made because was it Goat? Goat made Fartcoin, right? Or Truth Terminal made Fartcoin. And then I think like because there's no one person that has a lot of supply, the distribution is actually really, really good. And that's probably factored into why it's doing well.
Yeah, it was like way up here. So I definitely, obviously, this was fully different market conditions over on the left side when it was at 2.5 bill. But I mean, if we get back there and it's just been the sole runner, like it could blow that away pretty easily.
And if you look at the dates, like when it's going to dump a lot, it's coincident with the launch of Trump coin. Like it has been launched on January 17th. I think it started going down just up to that. Oh no, still went up. for a bit.
Yeah, it went up until like inauguration was when it started to dump back down.
I think if Fartcoin goes below 50 cents, it's a buy.
Yeah. During like this period here, I was DCAing in for about like a month and a half. Which thankfully I thought I was just gonna like be burning money, but it was honestly Dip Wheeler, one of the Bob Lax alts, uh, is always shilling it. He's the number one Farcoin fan, so I had to, you got to believe in something. There's crazy amounts of volume too, like 170, 107 mil of 24-hour volume is pretty intense for the market. Actually, yeah, I want to add that one to screener, 85 cents. I also do love the slogan of just hot air rises and everybody farts.
Nasdaq looks like shit. I have a feeling we're in for a red week this week, guys.
Are we shorting now?
I'm already short, but I would not recommend shorting.
Yeah,
Like I'm short, but I'm not comfortably short.
the volatility is quite high, so it's even interesting to just intra-day trade and not take any leverages, just buying and selling in spots.
Super choppy right now. But saying that, I do think that like 81K comes, I would buy that.
Yeah, even this morning, everything retracing the gains. It's pretty bearish.
People are starting to be euphoric when we go hype for a little bit, so it's very bearish.
Have you guys been seeing on Twitter and some of the reels, like just like the direct factories in like Shanghai and different parts of China, just like shilling that they are the one like the manufacturers of like Lululemon and stuff like that, and just to buy directly from them, and like it'll still be cheaper with the tariffs.
I've already seen that the war of tariffs between the US and China is far from being over. And that's why the market isn't going well now. We don't really know where we go next.
Oh shit, Gemma's at 800K now, guys.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. It looks like it wants 1 million.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh yeah, it's fully curving back up. Definitely seems like even on this 5-minute candle could break through
The all-time high is
previous
like
highs.
1.1 million. Might be reachable.
This is honestly be an interesting candle to watch. Because it's moving around a bunch. Take a look at some of the trades coming in. 900 bucks, pretty decent size at it. 1.3K. So yeah, let's see. All the ones over 1,000. Oh, there's a bunch of people trading that high volume. What about 5K? Okay. So everyone's just kind of buying in like the 1 to 4K range. Yeah, it seems like still got momentum. Damn. Let's go back to no filter. Oh, it did wick all the way up to about the previous all-time high. A lot of buy transactions. Let's see. Yeah, 2.7K buys, 2.2K sells in the last hour. Over 100K more buy
Did we sell?
volume. I already sold at like, I think 750 market cap.
Dark just broke the ATH.
What, Fart Dog?
Oh,
No,
Fart
Dark
Dog's pumping
Eclipse.
out too.
Going back down a bit. Far Dog is just
Yeah,
dead.
Fart Dog's down from where I bought it. This is
All right,
not
I'm
good
selling. I'm
quality.
selling Gemma. Gonna lock in profits.
Yeah, Gemma won't probably last long since it's just about the Google LLM. There's nothing much behind it.
50%'s not bad.
Ether is going down.
It's going down, but I believe in it. Could come back, but yeah, I'm already down 20% on it. Thank God it was only 0.05 SOL. And then let's see, this is the original call of Koi. Looks like, yeah, so you got in around 100K. Then it reached 300, 320. And now it's just ranging back towards 200. Oh shit. It must have been pretty big buy. Yeah, 1.2K. Swinging it up.
Or is retard
Also
Finder
not a
coin
bad
going
one.
now?
This one's going a bit up, but still not back to break even. I think we might wrap it up here, folks. I think Gemma's a good one to get out of, but I think I'll let Fart Dog and Ethard, the Ethereum Maxi, let those ride until our stream on Thursday. See if we have any good returns in the few day hold trenches. Usually those don't go too well, but I don't know, the size is small enough where it's fine. It's fine to just let it ride. Hopefully one of them hits like a 10x. Kind of like meme coins, a lot of like the VC approach of you just spray it like 10 to 20 of them in small amounts and hope one returns like 100x to cover all your other losses and return you some decent profit.
The trenches are still quite compared to what it was like a few weeks or months ago.
Yeah, that was quite a time before when you could just like punt something that had just graduated off Iridium, check back in
Yeah.
like 15 to 20 minutes, and it's a 50x or something of that nature. And the trenches had more legs too. Like even some of the coins I'd buy in like 1-2 mil market cap, start selling a bit on the way up, and then
Wait, hold on. I found one.
Oh, you have a last one?
It's a USDT, and it's based on a tweet that Arizona Ice T wrote. They said Arizona is a stable coin.
Oh,
One soul. I'm going in.
oh, this is a hectic
USDT.
hectic
I got.
chart.
I mean, it's 1 minute. It's already gone to 84K. It's pretty impressive.
1 mil.
Come on, baby. Oh shit, 100K. I'm up.
I just graduated 5 minutes ago.
Wait, did I buy? Did I not buy? No way. I swear I bought.
Oh yeah, mine didn't go through. I need to up the flip it
Is that
a
a
bit.
Twitter
Oh, I
account?
did buy. Okay, I'm up 34% right now. I think this might be a runner, guys.
About 100K. Oh, but it was a tweet from February. It's not a new tweet. I've gotta be careful about that.
I didn't even see that. I just saw the tweet and just bought. Oh shit, it's dumping now. Oh no.
Yeah, this is 1 minute ago. God, yeah, the just graduated tokens have the most hectic charts.
Okay, it's back up again. 105, 107. This is so nerve-wracking.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta get in. Yeah,
It's an old tweet, but like it is memeable, right? Arizona is a stable coin. USDT. I like that.
Yeah, it was a fun name.
This is me cooking right now.
yeah. What's the price? So 4 zeros was that? I think that's a billion market cap. Brings it to $1. So yeah, I mean it's earmarked to go to a billion market cap, so it can truly become a stable coin. You look at holders. Yeah, holders not too bad for like a newly launched token. Just moving around so much.
Some nice candles you have on your screen.
Let's move this back to the 5 minute chart for sanity's sake.
Oh man, this is dead.
See if there's any noise about it on Twitter. A bunch of the random call channels have it. Huh.
Oh,
account called Top Blast Scams. It's just tweeted about it like 30 minutes ago. That's a little suspicious. Yeah, it looks like it's a good amount of it's like random traders posting about it. Let's take a look back at the price action. Still hovering around 70, 80K. Honestly, it's so new. Maybe it picks up steam. Only launched 0.1 SOL at it. So hopefully that picks up some steam. I'll add it to the watch list so I can keep a nice careful eye on it, see if we hit a multiple check in every now and again. But I think that's another one we'll let ride. So right now we got Fart Dog, Ethard, and USDT as I think the runners. We'll see how they perform by the time of the next Trenches stream. I anticipate at least one of them will have gone to zero, but maybe we get lucky and there's one or two that some sort of multiple cover our other bags. But I think we will wrap things up here. What time is the stream on?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, it's still moving pretty good. But yeah, thank you guys all for coming out to the Trenches with Joe live stream. Hopefully you guys followed along, got some good alpha. When we're not live on the stream, the alpha is usually hidden in the LFJ Discord. In the DGen corner. So we have different channels between just a general alpha chat, discussion on some majors, some altcoins, and then what we use a lot for this stream is the Trenches channel. So yeah, I mean, you can take a look at the LFJ Twitter as well, but there have been some pretty good multiples hit by some of the guys that are in the Trenches channels. So yeah, I mean, it's a great way to find stuff, just like kind of shoot the shit. And yeah, maybe hit the next 10x, 100x winner. But until next time, let's fucking Joe.
Let's fucking go. Thank you,
That's
guys.
fucking Joe. Thanks, guys.